Alright, I'm here at Rochelle's house. I'm going to start this tour kind of starting backwards. It occurred to me to do this till I was near the back garden, so this is, I guess, the south garden. Is that right? That's west behind me. And that would be south, yeah. So it's just a big garden area, not planted at the moment, so it's nicely been tilled last year and planted. If you walk behind the garden over here, there's a clearing and a path. So there's nice shaded spots for tents and the like. And you can see there's roads right here though, so this is probably not the quietest spot, although it's not a very busy road. And if we knew people were coming, we could mow more of this. A lot of this is just mowed for convenience, but there's a nice little clearing over here. The top end of the garden. This would be a great spot for a tent right here in the shade. Spot for another 2, 3, 4, 5, however many you wanted over here. And I'm walking towards now the rest of the property, the house. Come on, dogs. All right. So this is the garden. This is where I was standing over here. And now we're walking out of the garden. There's a nice little clearing area here, room for a tent on either side, if someone was so wanting to do this. It's a nice little shady spot here. Right by a deer bed, I noticed. Lots of deer, I guess, nap out here. It's a nice shady spot. Would be great for setting up a tent or entire lane here. It's wide enough to set up tents and actually. Roo! I hear them. All right. So the nice thing is there's lots of shady areas for tents. Put one right behind me here. Here's a little shady grove clearing that Rochelle keeps. There are my dogs running the farm. But this little area back here, as you can see, it's pretty shady. Put quite a few tents back here. That's where I just walked. Walking this way. Over here, just past me, I'm not going to go out there, is a garden. It's right next to the road. And you wouldn't want to camp in there. This goes towards the house. I'm going to go back this way, though, towards the fire pit. So there's a huge clearing that goes all the way back to the house, as you can see. Another great spot for a tent or two. So the nice thing about this is we could really spread out if you ever wanted to come down here. Here we are, another shady clearing. Coming up to the fire pit area. And here we go. So we got a nice clearing for a fire pit. There's another part we could actually do a burn in if we wanted to build something. There's a back garden area. It's a nice big clearing. We could build an effigy if we wanted to, a good sized one. Because 0 fucks are given. This is a beautiful little clearing here. This would be great for tents, and it's really close to the house. Let's see if I can show you the house here in a second when you can see it. The house is right back there. But beautiful little clearing. I'm not going to go to the house. That's where the garage and the driveway are. Now this way. The property keeps going. All right. It's a giant barn Here's a barn, but no one's getting in that. Back here's the barn we could do dance party at. It just really needs some shit moved and power washing. And it's huge. So we could clear quite a big area in it. Only downside is there are birds that live in here. And so there's the occasional dropping of bird shit, but see, they just flew out. Oh, that's the fire truck. You gotta have a fire truck, right? But this barn, all these tractors could be moved. You clear a big area out in here. And maybe do a little dance party. It's kind of got a concrete floor with dirt in it. That could be kind of fun. And here's the fire truck. That's a barn number 1 with potential for dance party. There's another one. This could be mowed and be made into more campsites if we needed to, but I think we have plenty elsewhere. All right. All right. Great little spot right here. Somebody wanted to be near the house. Secluded. But right here. So this is where the house is. See where the road is? A car just went by. There's the farmhouse. That door that you see right there on the side of the house, closest to us with a piece of paper in the window. That door leads right to the kitchen. There's a bathroom upstairs, bathroom downstairs. But all of this area could be car parking, right? Park your cars, park your trailers, whatever you need to park. Ton of space. This little area, if we wanted to do an outdoor party area, this is nice and flat and open and constantly mowed. You could pull the tractor out of that one barn there and maybe even use that to like DJ out of or something. I don't know. There's more. If somebody really wanted to get away from everybody else. I'm a walking. Yes, indeed, I'm a walking. All right. Another clearing back here with another barn. Or 2. Somebody actually could camp, set up camp in here. I know that this one over here, this far one, someone wanted to camp inside of a building. Just has one vehicle in it. I believe it's one pickup truck. And this other one has assorted shit, but either one could be cleared out for a dance party too. Especially the pickup truck, I believe it runs. I believe I can get that International Harvester going. It's got solenoid clicks when you click it. It's been sitting there for years. All right, and this is the back field that we could mow this back here and do a huge effigy, because all of this is a garden area, and so it's flat and it's been tilled before. There's no huge rocks. We could clear this all out and do a huge effigy here. You can see that Patrick has a deer blind back there. But yeah, there's lots of space out here, folks. Lots of space, and only 3.5 hours from Chicago. So yeah, there's that too, right? Takes me 3.5 hours to get to John's house on the north side from my house. This is probably 20 minutes further south. It's probably closer to 4 hours. But you can see there's just... Oh, and then there's an orchard over here. Doesn't get mowed. But again, all of this could get mowed. It's not like we're using a push mower. Just go over this and make sure we don't have logs in our path and ride on through. But there's the one in here. That's pretty empty in here. Then there's some other buildings over here too. So yeah, this is the Peacock Farm. Home of Rochelle. No, soon to be home to me and my dogs. Rochelle ever makes the space. A lot of clutter around here. Been in the family for 100 years, so there's 100 years of clutter. All sorts of just stuff. Just it's the side of that barn we were in. Silos. Some empty silos if someone wanted to do some silo camping. And there you go. Tuck tuck. All right, the 2-dog system isn't working because my one big dog doesn't ever. Tucker! Ever let me know where the little dog is. All right, so that was the tour. And there's actually a big front yard and a big front porch on the house. I'll take you over here while I look for my other dog. Oh, there's Tucker. He's already there. They've had enough running. But the front yard is huge. There's a big porch we could all do a porch party on. Anyhow, there you go, folks. I promised a tour, and there it is from back to front.